Okay, things are looking good. Okay, alright, now I'm just gonna go ahead and go over here. Get this ready. Come on. Squeaky rig. Just moving the table closer so I can prop the phone up and re-chat. There we go. Alright, Pedra Bearzy, hello everyone. I am here, sort of. I'm kind of sleepy, but we are here for the new lifetime challenge. And this is going to be another short one. Lago Maggiore West End with any Group 3 car on the racing medium tires. The only thing is that I have no idea which car to use. Alright, so some people are using the Supra, the 2020 Mercedes. There we go, we're getting a couple Porsche. So I'm going to use a Porsche because I do need practice with this car for week 3 of the Porsche Cup, because it'll be the Porsche 911 RSR at Daytona road course. Although I don't know if it's going to be fully stock or if it's going to be with the high-speed BOP. Arkies, how's it going? There we go. Dark Side, good evening. Alex, how's it going? Yeah, bit of a short one again. Maggiore West End. I don't mind these short ones because that means we get easy credits. Oh, Scott, how's it going? Then the good thing about this is, you know, using the racing medium tires is that the Porsche is not too bad on the medium tires, so I feel like we can get away with this car. And as you can tell, I haven't driven it in a couple of days. I might have gotten burned out from the Porsche Cup challenge, the freaking 917K at Le Mans, because that one was killer. Okay, this car's not too bad on first gear. Did I see John? John, hello. Welcome to the stream. Kiwi, Mechanic Kiwi, hello. Oh gosh. I gotta be careful right there. I'm giving this one a, what do you call it? Dipping my toes into this, giving this one a feel. Because the car doesn't like if I cheese it too much through there. Did I miss someone? There you go. Last drop. Morning from Hungary. Good evening to you. Fenrir. Yep, this is the new lifetime challenge. Any Group 3 car at Maggiore West End on the racing medium tires. And this is with BOP turned on. It's another short one, which is... I don't know if it's a coincidence or they're intentionally going with short tracks for a bit. So I think this one should be another easy 2 million credits. Well, at least for most of us. I hope it's easy for everyone. Everyone gets 2 million credits. There you go. Boom, baby. Buy some more engine swaps. Because that's kind of all I've been doing lately with my credits. Although Yeah, that part right there, that's gonna take a while to get used to. See, I think it was a low 51 that I saw. Nice. I think that should already put me in gold. Let me see this real quick. It'd be really funny if that is already gold. Though these are short laps, so I think it might be. All right, yeah, this is gold already. All right, guys, thanks for stopping by tonight's stream. No, just kidding. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna sort this one out a bit. Yeah, the hairpin. I'm already not a fan of it. I don't think I've ever done a race on West End, at least in multiplayer, that is. Hold on, there we go. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the hairpin. So I guess goal is going to be to get as close to low 51. I don't know if I'll be able to get into the 50s, but who knows. I'm trying to think, which car would be good around that hairpin? Oh, that was slow. That was bad. See you later, Dark Side. Can you imagine if there was if I do the stream, he's like, okay, got the gold, 1 lap, alright, see you guys later. That'd be a bit of an awkward stream, wouldn't it? Jibby Jinx, how's it going? Yeah, yeah, I remember. Okay, group 4. I think there's another one where it was the West End in reverse. Might have been Manufacturers Cup. Anyways, I'm having skill issues through that little kink. Wow, I really forgot how to drive. I'm gonna need a lap guide on how to get good again. Because yeah, I'm really all over the place. And I think you do have to use first gear into Porsche. And it gets a little squirrely. And before I was starting the stream, I was actually thinking about using the M6, but I'm not too familiar with that car. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just stick with the Porsche for now. I also need to get familiar with this car again, because I don't think I haven't touched this car ever since Manufacturers Cup, so it's been a couple weeks already. Please turn. There we go. Just trying to get familiar with this. Oh god, that was terrible. Okay, you gotta brake later than the 50-meter board. Later, right. Yeah, just getting that wrong will cost you quite a bit of time. Wizard, how's it going? I don't know if there was a Nations Cup break. There might have been. Maybe. I just remember anything with West End or East End, I kind of don't really bother. Actually, I've done East End a couple of times. What was it? Oh, it was. I was racing with Lester. What was it? The Daihatsu Copen Major East End. It was for daily race A, and I don't know how, but I ended up sweating that combination out with him for a few hours, and then we did a couple races together. Normally, I don't really bother with race A, but you know, it's a Cope, and the Copen's a homie, so you know, had to mess around with it for a bit. It's still too early. Yeah, I don't know if it's me, but this car feels a bit oversteer happy. I don't know. There you go. It's 4/10 right there. I think 50 is going to be the goal. Just give me a moment. Or not, that's a track penalty. Yeah, the broadbeam. I'm also all over the place when it comes to the messages, so do apologize if I don't read your message. I'm gonna. Oh gosh, I saw that combo Arkies and I was like, yeah, I'm not touching that one. All good, Arkies. Thanks for stopping by. Luckily, this one's gonna be pretty straightforward. Just get used to the track with whichever car you want to use, and then bada bing, bada boom, you're good to go. So 51-2, yeah, still 51-2. I did, Oscar. I saw that there was a pretty big uptick in the new subscribers, so I do thank Super GT for the shout out in the Interlagos video. He's a good Chad. Yeah, I don't talk to him much, but he's a cool guy. I still need to ask him to ratio me. I should do that one of these days. Like, Super GT, can you just ratio me for no reason? He might do it. Well, that was better. That was better. Beautiful. Just give me a moment. Never mind, that was not beautiful. I went too slow somewhere. Also, apologies if I'm a little quiet today, because I'm just tired. It's pretty late over here, so I'm just tired. Well, yeah, I'm just tired, a little sleepy, but I'm alright. Then I kind of want to focus a little more on this, so I can see if I can try to get a banger of a lap right at the door. That way I can just go and make the guide right away. But I'm forgetting how to drive. There we go. Now I just need to find a billion seconds. I'm just not a fan of that hairpin. That hairpin's really awkward. And it's pretty crazy how getting it the least bit wrong will cost you quite a bit of time. So there's one turn that you need to focus on, it's that hairpin. And you get yourself set up just right. and then nail on the apex. Try to get the car pointing towards the next section of the track, and then get on the throttle as soon as you can. Although that is unfortunately a lot easier said than done. Can I just take a short line? Kind of like this. Short line? Not really. We'll get there. We'll get there. Woody Boy, Zane, hopefully I'm saying your name right. Amir, Nay, hello, Damo. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. GTR 18 feels good here. Yeah, I've seen there are some people using the 18 GTR. The main reason why I'm sticking with the Porsche for now is so I can get a bit of time with it before round 3 of the Porsche Cup, because we'll be using this car. So I want to get familiar with it again, as I haven't touched it since Manufacturer's Cup. Okay, I think I did get it one. Okay. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and whiff it right away. That sounds very familiar, because that's probably what I'm going to be doing a lot in that Porsche Cup round.
The whistles got
with the 4 months. Is it 4 months? Yeah, 4 months. Thank you for rejoining the membership program thing. Oh gosh. I just forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, the Daytona. Yeah, that round's gonna be so hard in its own way. So for those who don't know what I'm talking about, for those in the United States, we have a Porsche Cup going on. But unlike, okay, so because we did one last year, but that one was through, what was it, best 2 rounds out of 4. So those were races. This year, it's all time trial qualifiers. So think of it as, like the Olympic time trial qualifier that we had about a month ago. It's like that, except it's with Porsche. For those in the US only. And it goes on for 3. So yeah, it's 3 weeks, but each week presents a new round. Your goal is to get within top 4 by the end of the week. Could be week 1, week 2, or week 3. As finishing the top 4 will get you the ticket to go to Laguna Seca for the grand finals. There's also a dealership qualifier, so some Porsche dealerships are doing it. But the thing is that with that one, it's top 4 across all the dealerships gone over to Laguna Seca. And I've heard that one's gonna be extremely close. But we'll see what happens. Either way, I'm hoping I can somehow qualify through the Daytona round, which is gonna be week 3. So week 1 is the Porsche 917K at Le Mans. That one, I tried it out earlier this week, and it has already gotten ultra sweaty, so that's GG's for me right there, because the fastest time is a low 341. I'm barely poking into the 342s, and I feel like I'm giving it my all. And the 917K, it's using stock settings on racing car tires, and it is horrifying to drive, terrifying to drive. So, because that one's gotten pretty sweaty now, I decided, okay, you know what? I'm just going to cut my losses and just wait for the Daytona one, which is not next week, but the week after. The one for next week is the Porsche 959. Hold on. 959 at Sardinia Windmill. So it's a rally combo. I tried a bit of it in the lobbies to get familiar with it, and I found out, to my utter disappointment, that I am now terrible with rally combinations. I used to be really good back in GT Sport, but like, I don't know if it's me with skill issues, I don't know if it's the physics. Oh, I hit the limiter. Anyways, I don't know if it's me with skill issues or if it's the game physics, but I just can't find time there. One of my friends has been practicing it for a while, and they've told me that they can get a low 115. I'm lucky to even break into the 116s. And I'm really bad on the wheel. I'm hopeless. On the controller, I'm lucky to break into the 116. So I'm gonna be trying it out for a couple of days, leading up before the actual thing starts. But I'm not holding my that could be good. I'm not holding my breath on it. I'm only gonna do a little bit of it and then just say, you know, whatever, screw it, because I doubt I'm gonna get a good time there. That, and I'm gonna be gone for the entire week. So again, not holding my breath on it unless I somehow whip out a miracle god tier time out of nowhere. And then I don't come back until the week after. Hold on. I don't come back until the week after, so that's during the final round, which is the Porsche 911 RSR at Daytona Road Course. And that one's going to be even sweatier because that's I would say, a popular combination. You know, it's a Group 3 car, Daytona Road Course. Who doesn't love it for some weird reason? And that's going to be the last round. So that one's going to trigger desperation mode out of everyone, including me. So that's going to be a fun one. Said no one ever. I will read chat in a moment. Let me just get to this lap. Yeah, kind of just been ranting. Kind of. I don't like that I missed the apex. That hairpins everything. I whiffed it. Anyways, why don't you try first person camera where you only see the road? No. I've tried bumper cam. It doesn't work for me. Also, I've tried this. No. Cockpit cam is a huge no for me. Yeah, I remember when I first started playing on the wheel, I did try bumper cam for a bit. I just couldn't get used to it. I was much slower, so I just went back to chase cam. Roof cam, only use it if the car is way too big. So if we're talking pickup trucks, the Sama bus, the Alfred, then that's when I go roof cam. Everywhere else, it's chase cam, baby. Yeah, bumper cam is way too low for me. And as I said earlier, I try to get used to it when I switched over to the wheel from the controller, and I just couldn't get it to work for me. And cockpit cam is a huge no. You're slower 99% of the time in cockpit cam, unless your name is Road Beef, which I don't know how he makes that work, but he makes it work. That, and ever since I was little, I've always played in chase cam. So this is pretty much one of the only cameras I use. The only exception is the very few times I've played ACC where I do use the cockpit cam. That was terrible. Oh, that might have been up. That is also true. You get to see your liveries. Yeah, this track was not in GT Sport. Yeah, in GT7 they added the West End, East End. They also added the test course for Alsace. And along with those came the pit stops. What am I doing? I don't know why. I missed turn number 1 for a different turn. Oh, that reminds me. I just remembered I need to turn my ghost on. I forgot about him. I was starting to wonder, like, wait, where's my ghost? And the answer is I have it turned off. There we go. I would like to try VR, but there's two problems with VR. Well, at least for me, I have two problems with VR. One, I don't have the space for it. Two, I don't have the money for it. I'll probably wait until it's dirt cheap before I get one. There we go. There's my ghost. Although I don't know which time this one is. Hopefully it's the 51.5. Turn you off for now. Yeah, I was a little slow. But in the end, I forgot what I was going to say. I don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm just going to shut up for a while. 544 is not too bad. But I know I can improve. Okay, you know what? I'm already thinking I might just choose another car. Thinking about it. Yeah, the Alfred, yeah. Because that thing is massive. Okay, a lot of people are using FR cars, and then there's Consta. God damn it, Consta. Okay, you know what? I think I'm slightly convinced that I might just switch cars. Except I'm not going to use the Supra because I go out of my way to avoid using that car. I'm not a fan of the Supra. Yeah, this is the new lap time challenge. The what do you call it? The Major West End. Okay, I need to choose a different car. I'm gonna go with this one. Actually, I'm new tires. There we go. I'm going with the GTR. I'm gonna give it a whirl. Okay, that makes sense. That you're on controller, so I want to see how much the steering wheel is turned. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Although, I have a friend of mine. I think he's on the controller, but what's it called, the gyro? I think he uses that, and he's not too bad with it. I know every now and then he gets really close to my time. Every now and then he passes my time. And I'm just like, how do you do that? Especially, even more so if the controller is not anchored to anything. I'm just like, dude, show me the way. Anyways, I switched cars because I want to see. Okay, this one feels better. But the question is, how is that the hairpin? A bit understeery. Oh, you're pretty understeer right here. Although it seems like you're not as squirmy coming out of the hairpin as the Porsche. Gosh, now I remember why I liked driving. Which race was it? There was a race I was doing. I think it was a Daily Race C. I was trying out this car and I was just really happy with how it drove. Which race was it? I don't remember. Yeah, that's the only part. That's my only concern. That you're a little understeer right there, buddy. A little understeer for my liking. Pio, how's it going? Yeah, this one's pretty easy. I was in the Porsche earlier, but I wanted to give this car a try. I see some people using it. And I don't know if you saw Const's time, because he's just trolling everyone with the 2011 SLS. Yeah, you're just not squirming right there. I like that. It's a little understeery, but I'll take that. And I just have to get used to this car again, because it has been a while since I've driven it. Did I miss something? Hold on. Players that have set the fastest time almost. Okay.
Yeah, party time.
I did get the credits for the Valkyrie lap time challenge. Oh yeah, oh Jeddah. Oh, actually has Jeddah even appeared yet? Let's see. If he has, let's see. Jeddah. Okay, he's not here yet. Give it a few hours. There you go. We got GT Racing getting into 51-1. Raider Duck, Missed MC, your legend man. Started watching you guys 18 months ago when I was slowly has since got up to maintaining a logic. Thanks to you videos. Cheers from Australia. Cheers to you. Thank you for the super chat, and really happy to hear that the guides have helped. Oh my god, binary. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen you in a while. Yes. Wait, oh yeah, before I forget, let me just spam this. There we go. Spam the hearts. Dex. I only see Jetta and Kaj at the top. Well, they're built different. Actually, I've raced with Jetta before back in GT Sport, and he's fast. So back in GT Sport, some of you probably remember this. So before the Toyota Cup, it was actually the Supra Cup, where you only, I think it was in the first year, you only used the 2019 Supra. And then the next year you use either the 19 or the 2020 Supra. And I remember I think it was the first year I had Jetta in a couple more races, and oh my god, yeah, he was fast. So those times you see, yeah, kind of shows you. He still got it all these years later. And I'm just over here whipping it. Woody, thank you. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Meanwhile, I gotta get familiarized with this car again. It has been a while. I haven't even touched the other AC this week. If I did, I would have been used to this car by now. I should be able to get back to the mid 51s not too long from now. Except I guess I'm already, maybe switching over was not the best idea. I mean, it still feels good, but no, okay, never mind. There we go. I'm surprised that's not a track penalty. Too much wheel spin. And that's probably dirty tires. I tried to be foresighted at the top 10 for the ZTT, probably got the top 50 skills. Excuse me, but I'm the one that's supposed to be having skill issues. Because apparently that's probably the only thing I'm good at. Just having skill issues. I mean, you should have seen me on, I think you were there on Sunday night, Monday morning, depending where you were in the world, where I just kept spamming the retry button on the 917K. I know it's a different story, but still. There were just moments where I was just making the simplest, the most basic mistakes. Probably up to a 0.4 right now. Not anymore. Took it a little too easy on the big binky boy. And, oh my god. And I hit the walking idiot. Yeah. Oh, that torture session. That torture session. Yeah, I've gone back to it a couple of times, and it's really frustrating because I just couldn't improve on that lap time anymore. I was like, oh my god, like there are some corners where I can see that if I took it this, a certain way, I'll improve on it. And every now and then, like, that would happen where I was like, okay, I'm up on my ghost, and then I just completely, what am I doing? And then I just completely whiff another corner. And then, of course, there's a car itself I have to worry about where it's just trying to kill you everywhere. And then the fastest guys, yeah, their times are too fast for me now. So at this point, it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna what do you call it? Cut my losses. It's like I'm not gonna catch up to these guys. I'm just gonna get ready for the next one. Or in my case, get ready to, oh my god, get ready to disappear for a week and then come back and sweat out the final challenge. Why am I struggling on a simple track like this? My new, hopefully I'm saying your name right. Hello, hello. I am really good at chopping. What do you call it? Being choppy with names. What am I doing? I know I can improve my time with this car. It feels like I'm not familiar with it. This is what I get for messing with the 917K. It also feels like sometimes I get hesitant on the throttle because I just feel like the car is gonna behave the way that the 917 does. That car has scarred me. Oh, that wheel spin. Trying to time it right is pretty difficult. And now I'm braking too early for the big banky boy. I'm still feel like I'm still used to braking where you normally would if you're on the full layout. It's these turns right here that really confuse me. Anyways, I forgot to shift up. Couch, how's it going? Yeah, it's this one. It's the one with the super awkward braking zone and hairpin. You already see that I'm struggling a bit. I mean, it's not as bad as, that one, but I'll say this. It's annoying. This one's more annoying than anything else. The hairpin, because it could be worse. We could be doing this in the 917K, and then we'll all be crying. There we go. That was beautiful. I think that's another problem with the Porsche. Hold on. The gearing. I think the gearing's a bit awkward coming out of the hairpin because there's that little bump, and you hit the rev limiter, and then there's me forgetting to turn in early. That is very true, Couch. I haven't been able to beat my time ever since that night. And then the top 4 times right now are pretty deep into 341s. So it's GG's for me right there. I think at this point I think for those who are outside the top 4, I think there's at least 2 people that are attempting to try to get close to the top 4. Those people being Cooper and I think Armador, because I've seen that they've been working on their times a bit. And I think within, like, say, top 20, those 2 are really the only ones that are getting close to challenging anyone for the top 4. Whereas with me, yeah, I think my time with that one is done. I braked way too late now. Missed the apex. Wolfie, how's it going? I'm just over here having problems with... What turn is that? 1, 2, 3... Was it turn 6? The hairpin? It just feels really awkward to deal with. The good thing is that we're somewhat consistent. The bad news is that we're consistently messing up that hairpin. Yeah, it's the other thing, you don't want to clip the grass because that'll also mess you up as you're braking for the hairpin. I think I beat that ghost, but still not a 51.5, which was originally set by the Porsche. That was an okay one, okay hairpin. And then that was a horrific Big Binky Boy. Come on. Come on, turn in. There we go. Bit of a messy turn in, but we'll keep going. And then I got in the throttle too early. Thank you, Wolfie. Yeah, I'm over here just trying to figure this one out. Not specifically, but especially the hairpin. I haven't driven this combo in general. I haven't driven it in a long time, so I need to get familiar with the hairpin again. And in the GTR, I haven't driven this car in a while, but it does feel good to drive here through the majority of the turns. Went wide right there. It's just right here where it's really awkward. I was trying out the Porsche earlier, but it's not. It doesn't feel bad, but there are some parts where it definitely feels awkward, especially when you're coming out of the hairpin, going up the hill. You have to be even more careful on the throttle because you're down in first gear for the Porsche. Oh, and then there's that. Yeah, I think once I figure out the hairpin in a Big Binky Boy, because Big Binky Boy, I think I'm just braking too early. Braking and turning in too early. Once I figure out basically those two hairpins, everything else should fall in place. Now, watch me struggle for an hour, because at this point, that's pretty much what usually happens. It's like, I just need to figure out these two corners and I'm good to go, and then I struggle for the next 2 hours. It always happens. That was a pretty awkward hairpin, but we'll take it. I don't even know if that was early or late, but all I know was that was a pretty poor hairpin. Feels like the hairpin, or the Big Binky Boy, I'm inconsistent there. There we go. We're onto something. A bit slow through the hairpin. I think I'm braking too late now for the hairpin, or for the Big Binky Boy. There we go. Well, at least we're making progress. Albeit at a bit of a slower pace than usual. And then just gotta be careful right there. Was it go-to car for the GR Cup? Use the Supra. The 86 is no good. When in question, use the Supra. Yeah, I'm still. Yeah, you even got Woody Boy kicking my butt. Where's Woody Boy? Woody Boy! I know he was here earlier. And I think he's on controller. If he's using a Hall Life livery, then I'll accept it. If he's not, then we're gonna need to have a little talk. But anyways. Still trying to figure this out. Okay, that's a little better. Until right there. Hit the limiter. I swear that hairpin's gonna make me scream. I would scream, but I can't for reasons. Part of it being that it's pretty late over here, so I don't want the neighbors to be like, what the heck is going on with that guy? And I still refuse to use a Supra. The only exception for that Supra will be for, what's it, round 6 of the Toyota Cup. Okay, now I'm breaking. Okay, actually that kind of worked. That kind of worked, but not really. But that was a little too early for my liking. Yeah, a little too early. Yeah, he's gotta be careful with that curb, because I'm trying to take advantage of the curbs. But if you hit it wrong, then the car is gonna do all sorts of weird things. So that's something you gotta watch out for. For those who don't know what the heck is going on, this is the new lap time challenge. It's a Major West End with any Group 3 car. I think some of the more common cars that are being used are the 2018 or the 2018 GTR and the GR Super Racing concept. I was originally using the Porsche, but I switched to this one because I just wanted to give it a whirl. I think I'm gonna go back to I'm kind of just switching back and forth, if I'm honest. I'm gonna go back to the Porsche. I think I'm starting to get a little annoyed with the GTR, especially at the hairpin. Porsche, where are you? And now 52 seconds. Okay. All right, back to this boy. Now I just have to deal with this car. I have to deal with this car being weird at the hairpin. And I'm just gonna see if I could try to just stay with this car and hope I don't have to switch again, because then I'm not gonna be too happy with that. And as I mentioned earlier, I need to get familiar with this car again for round 3 of the Porsche Cup. Yeah, that's the only problem with this car is the hairpin, or coming out of the hairpin. Have to go down to first gear, and that's where the car gets a bit sketchy with that uphill section. There's also a bump where if you don't anticipate it, you'll hit the rev limiter, which can hurt a bit of your momentum. There we go. There we go, that's better. I feel like I can get the rotation better with this car than the GTR. I mean, of course, it's an MR car. I'm sticking with this car. Alright, yep. I'm sticking with this boy. I know, right? It's actually been a while since we've seen Lago Maggiore. I was like, alright, I think it's time for them to get the Maggiore treatment. Although, yeah, I need to get a bit closer to the top. Yeah, so I want to see if I can try to, yeah, because we do have a couple of people in the 0.3s in the Porsche, and then we have this guy in in the V12 Vantage. You know, I think there is something I am going to want to try later on. I wonder. The only thing is that will I have time to record or stream it? I don't know. Oh, that was a turbo turn number 1. I think so. By the way, nice time, GT. I saw you get the 51-1. I think just before Consta did. Yeah, will take a little while for me to get there. Maybe a little bit longer because I'm using this car, but I'm a little stubborn right now, and I'm refusing to use a Supra. I don't know what with me. The Supra and I are not really on speaking terms. Same with the Viper. Neo, how's it going? Good morning to you. Gosh. Please turn. There's a bit of a messy turn. You have to be really careful getting on the throttle right there. At least in the Porsche. I might have gained on the Ghost. Yeah, I actually gained on the Ghost. Okay. I'll take that. Come on. Okay. Actually, you know what? I am gonna have to try that out. Actually, hold on a second. Can I get away with second gear? Well, let's do another lap. Okay, Major is back. How's it going, Nismo? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, PD was probably like, you know what? I think these guys miss Laga Major, so let's give it to them. Won't be surprised if it pops up for a daily race next week. I don't know if it does, but it'd be kind of funny if it does. I'm not too sure about second gear. It's really hard. Really hard to tell if it works or doesn't. I think it just might. But we do have this Ghost to compare it with, so we'll give it a go in first gear. You know, that's if I remember to hit my apexes. Yeah, it's first gear. it's a first gear corner for the Porsche. By the way, I just want to say that we have a nice number of viewers here, so thank you for stopping by. I only say that because I saw that there were 69 people here. I'm sorry, I'm a little immature at times. Maybe. How dare you dash my hopes and dreams, you stupid penalty. Anyways. Beast, how's it going? Porsche? Yeah, yeah, it's just I have to be careful coming out of the hairpin because I'm down in first gear, so I just have to be a little careful to not get too much wheel spin. Make sure the car doesn't get too squirrely. Yeah, what's in for the Supra? Is it second or even third gear in the Supra? Supra is just weird. It's too weird for me. Says the one who was driving the Porsche 917K or who was actually sweating it out. Oh no! Missing my turn in. Amateur Gran Turismo driver, good morning. MCA, new viewer here, new subscriber. I see a lot of familiar names here in chat. Welcome aboard. Hopefully you're having a good day or night so far. Right now, you're just watching me struggle in this lap time challenge. Kind of going off. Actually, would you call this car off meta? I have no idea. I don't think the Porsche is the meta car, but it's still good. Oh my goodness. Trusting is super too slow. Okay. So second gear turn for the Supra and the hairpin. Actually, yeah, that sounds about right. Yes. I only ask because I know every now and then some people, they go through a tight turn and instead of exiting on second gear, they exit on third. I'm like, huh? What are you doing? That's just super. Oh, I forgot how to drive through turns number 1 and 2. For them, I think right now the meta is looking like to be the Supra or the 2018 GTR. But there's a couple wild cards right now. So there's that. Wait, there's some people using the Porsche. There's some mad lad using the 2011 SLS. And there's another mad lad using the Vantage. And they're making it work, so. I think at this point, I think it's just going to be anything goes. Just make it work. If you can make it work, then you're making it work. Wolfie, thank you for joining the membership program thing. Do enjoy the emotes that your boy made, because it definitely didn't take me about 1 billion hours to try to make those emotes. I'm trying to get back into drawing. I used to draw a lot back when I was in high school, and I was alright. I wasn't like Da Vinci or Michelangelo, but you know, I was able to draw some things. I somehow passed my which is really weird to say. Oh god, why did I do that? I still remember I was somehow able to pass my AP. Oh God, what was it? AP Art Studio class, and get college credits for that. Don't ask me why that's a thing. How do you judge art and give it a score? I don't know. I thought about that in high school. I still think about that today, every now and then. Like, does it look pretty? Is it thought provoking? I don't know. I don't know what whoever judged my art was thinking. But I passed somehow. Oh gosh. And then the Porsche does that. Nismo, hello, Slappa. Did I not say hello to you guys? Oh gosh. Oh, never mind. Migo's here. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I didn't see Migo's message. I'm sorry, Migo. I got confused for a moment. I was trying to think, wait, did I already say hello to these guys? And then I looked up a bit and I saw that Migo's here. I was like, oh, they're saying hi to him. Now I feel stupid. Yeah, I'm having skill issues in turns 1 and 2. Of all the turns, you would think, okay, I'm going to be struggling in the hairpin, but no, I'm struggling in turns 1 and 2. Go figure. You're the only one using the Herc. Oh god, why? Why would you put yourself through that? You know, actually, where's Beast? I know Beast is probably still here. Beast, do you want to use the Huracan and join Wolf or join Wizard? I know Beast has a thing for the Huracan. Will he use it here, though? That's the question. Beast, do you want to use the Huracan and join Wizard? And being the only 2 cars in top 100 that are using that car? I would use that car, but I don't think I don't think people are gonna want to use it for the lap guide or use it when they're doing this. So they're probably not gonna. They're probably gonna look at the lap guide. He's like, oh, why is he using the Huracan? Is he a masochist? You know, I suddenly forgot how to drive. The NERP TT, the NERP GP one, because yeah, I can see the Huracan being good there. I don't know about the final chicane, but I can see it being good there. Please turn. There we go. Oh no! I let off the brakes too early, and that cost me a bunch of time. Yeah, I remember trying out the R8 Evo. Yeah, that thing is deathly allergic to curbs. Actually, I remember, what was it? Oh yeah, I think I remember one time I was messing around with the what do you call it, the circuit experience for the Evo and the... I gotta be gentle on the throttle. Guys, I remember messing around with the Evo, R8 Evo and the Huracan for their respective lap time challenges. And I remember trying to abuse the curbs, and yeah, the cars didn't like that and they threw me into a wall. So that was pretty fun. The cars gently reminded me to not use the curbs, so in the next go around I avoided them. And then it worked out. It's got to be really gentle on the throttle coming out of the hairpin. And then, oh, yeah, I got on a brake too early. Yeah, actually, oh, I messed up. Anyways, which track? Oh, gosh. I remember Randy, so... Yeah, I remember Randy was mentioning... Oh, I don't remember which track it was, but I remember him mentioning one track where the Evo is really good on. I don't remember. I just remember him saying that the Evo is really good on one track, but he has to avoid the curbs. And it was a while ago when he mentioned this. I think I got a better exit. I keep braking too early though. Woo, let's go! I beat my personal best by 1,000th of a second. Now I just need to find 0.3 of a second. I still braked a little too early right there. I know I can brake just a tad bit later. But we'll take a 0.2 for now. Bearsy, how's it going? Yeah, the R8 Evo at Deep Fort down. Yeah, I remember when I first tried it, so shortly after the game came out. I remember trying that one, and I was like, what is wrong with this car? I hate this car. Well, I still hate it, but... There you go. Doing my boys proud over at the Porsche factory. Same with Alex. Now the question is, can I... this is going to be easier said than done. Can I poke into the 0.1s? We even have Key over here right now. And he's using the M6. See, I was thinking about using the M6 for a while, but I went against it for whatever reason. Did I not say hello to someone? Did I forget? Oh, the Nordschleife one. Yeah, the Nordschleife one, Migo. Yeah, that one. I feel like with that one, I feel like part of that one is whichever, because of course we had the meta cars. So what was it? The Supra, the M6 that are insane at the Nordschleife. But I also feel like with that one, it's like go go with whichever car is decent, but that you're comfortable with, if that makes sense. Because, for example, with me, when it comes, because I think I was racing hard tires, and I know the M6 is a bit sketchy on the racing hard tires, so I was like, okay, I'm not using that car. I did not want to use, even though the Supra was one of the meta cars, I refused to use the Supra. I'm not a big fan of how it drives. So then I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm going to go with the Porsche, because I'm used to that car. And it worked out. Just had to really push it on some parts of the track. Alright, so we'll go back into this. But yeah, I will say that laptop challenge was, I'm not gonna lie, that one was pretty fun, although a bit stressful, because I was on a mission to try to, I think it was go under 8 minutes 10 seconds. But I made it happen with the Porsche, so I was really happy about that. I also see that I'm down a 10, or down. I cannot talk. I also realized that I can shave off a 10th in turn 1 alone. Okay, now I'm braking too late. Come on, mister. Are you gonna brake too late or are you gonna brake too early? Just pick one, for crying out loud. Kind of wonder. Oh my. I don't know what happened right there. I had a brain fart right there. I enjoyed the rotation of the Huracan. Seemed to be better balance all around for me. You know, I might need to give the okay, because I think, yeah, didn't Huracan actually? Hold on, didn't Huracan qualify this year for manufacturers? You know what? Let me find this out. Now I'm curious, because I think they did qualify. Hold on, can I see this? Hold on, Manufacturers Cup, manufacture. Yeah, they did oh yeah, Lamborghini did qualify this year for the World Tour. I'm gonna have to give the Lamborghini a whirl one of these days. Although the only thing I didn't check was which rounds it did well on. I can imagine it probably did okay for round 1. So round 1, which, what was that, group 4 at Catalunya National. I can imagine it being okay there. I don't know about round 2, which was group 4 at Road Atlanta. Group 3 at Nürburgring. That's the weird one, because that one, I think that one was a bit luck based. So I can imagine Lamborghini doing well if whoever drove in the high splits managed to get the strategy right. Then what else was there? Group 4 at Spa. I don't know about that one. Now, I know that one was a Silvio round. Silvio McLaren. That actually no. Silvio McLaren and Ferrari. That round had their names written over it. And then I don't know about Sardinia, Group 3. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder how did they get in? Which rounds did they get the points on? I'll have to figure that out later. You can see I tried it, not bad. Ooh, the art. Actually, as much as I want to go into RCZ or RCZ, I don't. Like, I've already switched car. Okay, yeah, there's someone in the Lamborghini. As much as I want to switch cars again, I've already switched earlier because I was in the Porsche first, then switch over to the GTR, the 18 GTR, and now I'm back to the Porsche, and I don't want to switch again.
The whistles got woo!
I should have tried the RCZ. Need to go with the gifted memberships. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Actually, does it say who? There you go. Enjoy the gift, which are cute emotes. There you go. Cute emotes made by yours truly. They're very okay. That reminds me, I think I can add more emotes, so I'll have to. I think I have a couple emotes I already made a while back. I'll have to look for them and see if I can add them. And that's kind of one of my ways of trying to get back to the drawing, just making emotes of my little avatar. What am I doing? I feel like I missed a message. Give me a moment. I hope that's not a penalty. That was a penalty. Of course. Oh yeah, the RCZ, yeah. As much as I want to switch again and try it out, I've already switched cars twice, so I don't want to switch again. I want to see if I can try to improve my time a bit more with this car, although I will say that the RCZ is not too bad. I remember a friend of mine was using the RCZ for Manufacturers Cup, and I think he had a solid chance in the Group 3 rounds, but when it came to Group 4 rounds, he skipped it because the RCZ Group 4 is hopeless, especially since for most of the Group 4 races you couldn't, or the strategy was to not pit at all. And tire wear was actually bad for those in the front wheel drives. Remember the Cayman wasn't, in terms of tire wear, it wasn't bad. What kind of term was that? It wasn't bad, but the Cayman was so slow. Oh man. Let's see how do I do that? It doesn't come my. Wait, what
The
happened?
whistles got woo!
Wait, what happened, Berzy? Wolfie with the gift of memberships. Thank you so much. Oh yeah. Yeah, because I'm on the phone right now. Yeah. I'm on the phone, and there's like a little $ thing on the corner for me, and then there's like the super sticker, which is basically a prettier super chat, and there's the membership stuff towards the bottom. I'm gonna call. You know what? I'm gonna call you, Migo. I'm gonna call you MCA just so everyone can think I'm talking to myself, and then we just confuse everyone even more. including ourselves. I also think it's really funny, so I want to keep going with that. Ciao, Mr. from Italy. Hello, hello. Good evening to you. Didn't read your name. Give me a moment. Dang it, I missed it. Yeah, Carlo. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good day so far. I think it's daytime over there. I think it's daytime. I'm over here just trying to figure out how to get good again. Because I managed to get to point 2 with the Porsche, so I'm pretty happy about that, but I know there's a little more time I can find, but it seems like I'm kind of just starting to get all over the place again. That and the hairpin's really... Actually, I think that's part of it. I think on that lap, I managed to nail down the hairpin. Not this one, but the other one. Because I feel like I'm having a hard time. It's like around there where I notice that my ghost gets away from me. Yeah, because it's right here where I know I cannot talk. Where I can gain time on the ghost. Because just in turn 1, my ghost lost a 10th. The setup for the hairpin is gonna kill me. Did I miss it? Okay. Talking and driving like you do. Oh, trust me. I've been trying to work on it. I've been trying to work on it, Miles. Like sometimes when I'm talking while driving, sometimes I just start to forget what I'm even talking about. Trying to read the chat while driving is also pretty difficult because the phone is off to my side. Hold on. That, and sometimes I start to think more about what I'm trying to say, so then I start to make mistakes. But yeah, I'm still trying to get used to it. And I think at this point I'm going to get used to getting those penalties. Yeah, that's weird, Bearsy. That's weird. Not too sure. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure. I'm trying to think. Yeah. Not 100% sure about why that's going on. Unless if I just have something turned off without realizing it. I don't know. Braked a little too early again. Honestly, I thought I was gonna have it, but yeah, it's just a little too early. Now I'm braking. If it's not too early, it's too late. So what I say is about Friday. That reminds me. Oh God. I'm kind of worried about, or not worried, but nervous about what's going to happen next week while I'm gone.
The whistles got
because I have a good feeling that it's gonna be, I mean, it's not bad shenanigans, but like good shenanigans. Because I'm going somewhere where I haven't been to in nearly 20 years, so I'm pretty excited to be back. But I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of drinks involved. And I'm not really a drinker. So I have a feeling that there's going to be some silly shenanigans that's going to happen, and I'm not ready for that. Migo with the upgraded membership, thank you so much. Or should I say MCA? Definitely not talking about myself. Tim. Oh, that actually, yeah, that's a thing. That actually, I haven't even considered that, Bearsy. About it being, what do you call it? About different phones. Never even considered that. Now it's a, yeah, it's a. Now that makes things interesting. What's also interesting is that I'm forgetting how to drive again. That was too slow. Or not. Actually, no, it was too slow. The problem, yeah, I went a little too slow through the hairpin, the other one. But at the same time, I have to be really careful on the throttle with this car, so... Okay, then I just do that. I can't answer a basic question like, what should we have for dinner? Actually... Okay, so... What was it? Actually, no, it was early today. I was walking around somewhere, and I remember someone asked me something like they were asking me, oh, well, yeah, I guess they were visiting the area, and we just happened to be near a place where people like to get their photos taken. So they asked me if I can take their photo, and I said yeah. And then suddenly, like when I was trying to tell, because it was a group of them, yeah, it was a group of them. So normally when you're about to get the picture, you say, okay, here we go, 3, 2, 1, or say cheese or whatever. I don't know why, but when I was there, I suddenly forgot how to talk. Yeah, I don't know what happened in that moment. I was gonna say, okay, here we go, and take your pictures in 3, 2, 1, but I just couldn't say that for a while. It's probably because, well, I think part of it is just because I don't know. It's really weird because for some unknown reason, I get really nervous talking to strangers. At least in person. I get really nervous talking to strangers. What do they call, like, social anxiety? I don't know. That's yeah, I think that was like the first case where I just forgot how to talk, and I just got really nervous for no reason. I mean, there's nothing to be nervous about. It's like, I mean, I'm just telling them, okay, I'm going to take your pictures, but for some reason, I just couldn't say that. I just got too nervous or anxious or shocked, whatever, right? I don't know. This is a really weird moment. Oh god, don't eat the curb. Anyways, Yanis, how's it going? Did I miss a message? Any idea about how many hours you've clocked for this game? I think there's a way to find out. Although I will say this, yeah, on the bottom right hand corner of the screen, I will say this: Casper has been doing a lot of the grinding for me, so there will be times where I would just have Casper running laps around. What was it, Tokyo Central? There's a race where if you set up Casper, you can just have it you can just have it grind credits for you, and then you can just go do whatever you have to do. So my actual hours, I don't know. And if you're about to tell me to go touch grass, don't worry, I have been touching grass. I don't play this game as much as I did, especially back in GT Sport. Oh god, in GT Sport, I played the game. I played it a lot, but nowadays not as much. I forgot how to drive again. Casper? No, Casper is. So someone found a way to. It's like they found a way to make a program that involved what's that thing called, like the share play with the computer. Someone found a way to make it to where they use a program and use SharePlay, and that can basically tell your car where to go, if that makes sense. It's been a long time since I've actually used it, because I accidentally deleted the thing when I was cleaning up my computer. But basically, all you have to do is just use a specific car, then went to a specific event, and then you just set the thing up, and then you just let it do its thing. So I remember one of my friends, I think he would set it up before he goes to bed, and then he wakes up and Casper has made 10 million credits for him. We call it Casper, or I call it Casper, because he's not the one driving it, it's the program. So it's like, you know, like other entity that's doing the driving. So that's where I started calling it Casper. Oh, I might be onto something. No! Actually, I beat my time, but I'm not going to use that lap just because I hit the wall right at the end. Is that guy on YouTube who programmed? I don't know. I remember it was because I got told about it from a friend, and then they gave me the link to the Discord where they have the files for it. But yeah, it's been a while, so I don't remember the full details of it. Sometimes I do get tempted to try to re-download Casper, but then it's like I don't want to set it all up again because I'm too lazy. That, and I feel like I have the credits I need for now. And then there's also the credits you get from the lifetime challenges. So I feel like there's, at least for me, I feel like there's less of a need to get Casper going or to grind credits. Thankfully. Yes, remote play. I'm sorry, James. Yeah, it's not share play. It's remote play. But yeah, but shout out to Casper for helping me get the credits. Cause yeah, I was trying to buy all the cars early on. So Casper did come in clutch at times. I might not use him anymore, but he does live on through other people's computers. I'm forgetting how to drive. Okay, yeah, Wizards knows what. Yeah, Wizards knows what I'm talking about. And Mugo, yeah. Yeah, I remember. I think the very first one was the, what was it? The Tomahawk S, where you would repeatedly do the Blue Bay event on one of the championships and constantly back out of it, and then eventually. It eventually evolved into, actually, and then it went two ways. The first one was Tokyo Central, the 550 Club Plus event, because that's where you started to take advantage of performance point breaks to try to get really fast cars in. And then with that thing, you could easily grind a bunch of credits. But then someone found a way to make it kind of work with the Tomahawk X for the World Touring Car 600 event. Back when you were able to break it to go from, what was it, like 1300 to 600 pp. But then eventually, PD started to fix the performance point breaks, so those became irrelevant. The Tokyo one, that one is still, I think that's still the go-to, but you just have to do things differently now. Of course. Yeah, I think it's just the Tokyo Central 550 pp event that works now. But I haven't tried it. Part of it because I'm too lazy to download the things, and part of it because I feel like I just don't really need to grind credits that much anymore. Or at least as much. Unless if I want to get another S-Barker touring car, but that's another story for another day. Oh, I remember that one, Wizard. Because I remember the moment that event or that daily race got announced, Pingu, Dude, and I were like, "Yeah, we're gonna break this event." And then we saw Padrone jump in on it as well. So. So there was quite a few of us that decided to mess with this event and just prove why there shouldn't be performance point races for sport mode. Even now, it's still possible to break it, but not as much. No, I think if you want a tuning race, you have to only make it power, weight limited, and that's it. You can't do performance points because there's still ways to break it. Believe it or not. I think there's still one really crazy way to break it, but I think it only applies to 2 cars. Yeah, there's a way to break the performance points, I think. And it involves a transmission, but I think it's only 2 cars that can take advantage of it. The problem is I don't remember what those 2 cars were, but I remember Pingu telling me about it. And then he showed me, and I was like, oh my god. That's Pingu for you. By the way, Giannis, I did miss a message from you. Yeah. Oh, Giannis. You know what? Okay, hold on. I'm going up on the messages. Giannis says, "Mister, I sent you a friend request. Accept it, or I will pass you in the Porsche challenge. I'm right behind you." So you know what? Just because you mentioned that, I'm gonna go ahead and decline your request. I'm sorry. I'm a butthead. There you go. Okay. Oh yeah, I gave up on it. The guys are too fast for me. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little washed, and by a little washed, I mean I'm pretty washed. Because I did try to improve my time. So what's it? A 42.8 for the now in 7. I tried to improve on it, and there's some turns where I can improve, but then I just go ahead and just destroy it by being an idiot through another turn. And it just got frustrating. It just got frustrating, so I was like, you know what, screw this. And it also doesn't help that the times are just, they're too quick for me. I'd be lucky if I can even poke into the 41s. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna worry about the Daytona one in a couple weeks from now. The rally was at 959 at Sardinia. I'm not good on it, so I'm gonna do a couple laps, but I'm not holding my breath on it. But the Daytona one with this car, yeah, that one I'm gonna have to sweat it out if I want to qualify for the finals. If I don't qualify, then I mean I could just buy the ticket and go to Rentsport, because Laguna Seca is about an hour and a half. Yeah, it's about an hour and a half away from me if I drive. So I could always just buy the ticket and go say hello to some of my friends who are definitely going to be there. I am young. Danny, do you know how old I am? Oh gosh. My best. Okay, before I restart, my best friend. She's 3. Yeah, she's about 4 months younger than me, and she. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, bad word warning. You know, yeah. My best friend, she's 4 months younger than me, and every now and then she calls me a fucking fossil. And I'm like, yeah, it's true. Even my back is starting to hurt at times, so I'm getting old. Where's my cane? Spider Racer. I know he pops up in my chat every now and then. He tells me I sound like a 90-year-old. I don't know if Darkside is still here, but he can attest to that. He probably even agrees with Spider Racer that I sound like I'm 90. Fossil's a bad word. No, the word before it. Okay, the only reason why I'm saying bad word warning is because I hardly ever swear on stream. Every now and then there is a little slip up, but whenever I'm streaming or making a video or recording for a video, I try not to swear. Why? Actually, I don't know. Actually, I don't know why. I don't know why. You might say, "Oh, it's more family friendly." I honestly don't really care. I just try not to swear that often. There was a time where I was just swearing like a sailor a lot, and then I kind of started to hate that. So it's like, you know what? I'm gonna try not to swear as much. Although I do swear every now and then. Oh, you're like 38? No, I'm 29. Le Mans is long. Yeah. Part of the problem with the 917K is that it has equal front and rear downforce. I feel like what they could have done to make the car more manageable was to lower the front downforce and then just increase the rear downforce, and bam, the car becomes a bit more drivable. Still a bit of a death machine, but a bit more drivable. But either way, I know I could do better, but I think it's just better for me to cut my losses and just get ready for the next event. Then I just don't want to burn myself out too early. Especially if the Daytona one is going to be the one I'm going to be sweating out the most. Because the Sardinia one, no. Unless if I somehow magically get good. Because I have an idea of what times you need to get for the Sardinia one, and I'm not going to get there. I'm not going to get there, and I'm being honest about that. I'll be lucky if I can be within a second of the best time for Sardinia. What was that? James, we're the same age. Oh gosh. If you don't mind me asking, what month is your birthday, James? Damo, hello, hello. I think I saw someone saying hello to Damo. I'm just over here just messing around now at this point. Although I know I can get a 0.1. I just need to string it all together. Bro, you're a kid. Oh god. I'm a kid with back. Actually, I just need to work on my posture, because every now and then I start to, what do you call it, hunch forward. And I've started to notice that. So it's like, okay, I gotta work on that. I gotta work on try to, what do you call it, sit with my back straight. Actually, even now, I was kind of hunched a bit. So I gotta work on that to make sure I don't have back problems 20 years from now. I am gonna be a bit of a rebel and stick with the Porsche. I know it's not the best car here, but it's kind of working for me, kind of, maybe. Then I'm just refusing to use the Supra. By the way, nice time you got over there with the .169. Nice. I was in the lobby once with Jack Wynn, Jensen Mason, Oscar. They're combining. Oh God. I don't want to think about a demo. I know Jack and Wind are teenagers. Oh gosh. Guys, I'm sorry, but I'm making us all feel old now. Ooh. Happy late birthday, James. I'm 23 a week after. Oh, gosh, Danny, stop. You want to trade ages? You want to be 29? That way I can be 23. And I still act like a kid every now and then, which is nice sometimes. .29 is possible. According to my best friend, 29 is an effing fossil, even though she's 4 months younger than me. But we like to poke fun of each other, so that's why she calls me that every now and then. You know, around my birthday, she calls me that. It's gonna be really hard to get that .1. Oh gosh. 29 is an awesome age. If I could go back, I'd go right around there. Not gonna lie, I wish I could stay 29. That'd be pretty dope. But unfortunately, I'm not gonna be 29 about half a year from now. I will say, just being able to mess around and, you know, just being able to do... Oh god, that's a penalty. It's pretty fun. Although every now and then... Never mind. Remember one time... I want my brother to... I don't know if you guys have it over there, but... It's like a store where they sell drinks, and it's called Bevmo. I think it's called Bevmo. Remember, I went there once with my brother, and and they asked me for my IDs, and yeah, I think I was just barely 29. I don't know whether to feel insulted or happy that they think I'm young, unless if that's just policy between everyone. Come on, what am I doing? I'm having issues again. 29 wasn't dumb. Oh, I'm still dumb. At 29, I'm still pretty dumb. Ugly. Oh gosh. Don't get me started on my what do you call it? Self-conscious or self-confidence issues, because oh boy, I have a lot of that. I can already imagine Cyrus getting ready to run in here and be like, "Mister, you're handsome," and then I'm going to tell him to shut up. Love you too, Cyrus. He's probably asleep right now. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen what Cyrus, oh gosh, yeah, Cyrus is at a whole other level of freaking handsomeness. I'm still 25, delete 22. 29 is, I guess. I shouldn't take 29 for granted, even though I have been. What I do need to do is somehow get this freaking .1, because oh my god, because I'm having issues again, as usual. It's nothing new. Oh my, actually what's worse is I've been going at this for almost 2.5 hours. I feel like I should have been done ages ago. Ghost gets a really good exit out of turn number 2. And that's a penalty. Oh, hold on. Ow. I don't know if you heard that, but I cracked my lower back. I'm also trying not to think about the Porsche Cup, because the Porsche Cup, my gosh, that's so stressful. It's like the problem is that when you know you have a chance to qualify, like yeah, when you know you have a shot or a chance, it just builds up all this pressure. Like yeah, you just build up all this pressure on yourself. And I'm really hoping that I can qualify this year. Last year I almost qualified, but not through online because oh god, we're not going to talk about the online. The online way of qualifying was a disaster, but the offline method, that's where I almost got my ticket in. But unfortunately, on the very last day, at the very last site for the Porsche offline qualifiers, someone bumped me out. And unfortunately, I may have put myself in that situation again. And actually I'm going to be honest. I will not be surprised if I get bumped out through the offline qualifiers. Which is why I am hoping to God and Anime that Doodle and Super Chicken also qualify through the online way. Because if both of them qualify through online, then I think that'll be enough for me to qualify through the offline way. And that's if I didn't qualify through Daytona. But who knows? Who knows? It's all just thinking about it makes me nervous. And even if actually, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just thinking about it makes me nervous. Me too, delete this millennial. Oh god. I would say, you know what, let's not think about the Porsche Cup, but then there's a bit of a problem. Part of the problem is that I'm driving a Porsche. Can't quite escape it now, can I? Who knows? Well, hopefully I do qualify this year. Be freaking awesome if I do. I think I was a little late on the throttle. No, there goes my good exit. Someone called old people. Oh god. I'm gonna go ahead and blame it on Wolfie. Wolfie did. Definitely not me. Hi, Mr. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Oh gosh, I can't read this. Hold on. Cam Sim Racing. Hello, hello. I'm doing all right. I'm over here, kind of struggling with this lap time challenge because I don't. Yeah, I think the Porsche is not the meta car, but I'm using it regardless because I am a bit stubborn and I don't want to use a Supra. The Supra and I, we just don't gel well together. I would use the RCZ, but I've basically invested too much time with this car, so I'm stuck with it. Tracer. It's my slow descent to insanity. As I probably get a penalty right there. I'll be surprised. No, never mind. That was already a bad turn. It's a penalty. I don't know. Yeah, I'm losing it. I am officially stuck. Actually, no, not stuck. I have officially fallen into the vortex. Bearsy with the super chat. I'll read that in a moment. Never mind, I already messed up this turn. Here, mister, the 10 members I can't give. You get to loot instead. Okay. Thank you, Bearsy. Although that is a weird issue. Yeah. I didn't know that was...
Yeah, party time!
It's a weird issue, though. I don't know how else to explain it, but still, thank you for the super chat. Can I turn forward? Oh my god, I can't turn. How I started this year, should I I would say pick between the Supra or the BMW. That is the BMW M6. Because I feel like both cars are going to be really good around here. Maybe the Supra will be just a tad bit better, but the M6 will be just as good. Especially because we're on the racing medium tires. So actually that is the thing. Both the Supra and the BMW, the M6, they both like the racing medium tires, so you'll be able to get more out of them. Then with these higher speed corners, both the Supra and the M6 will have a good time here. The only part where they might not have a good time is this hairpin right here. So yeah, so this hairpin on those cars, you will have to be a bit careful. You will have to exit at a higher gear. I think it's second gear for both cars. And just be careful on the throttle and you should be good to go. All the other turns, the Supra and the M6 should be really good. Getting a bit close to the Ghost. Part of the problem is that, because what I've noticed is that I'm waiting for the new sector to start before I start to brake, and I think I'm braking just a little too early, like braking right as the sector starts, and that kind of ruins my setup for the hairpin. Yes, well, the thing is that these corners are more medium to high speed, so that's where the Supra and the M6, they're gonna come in They love high-speed corners. Medium speed corners are good. High-speed corners, they love that. So that's where they'll be able to do really well, except for the hairpin. That's probably the only part where they'll struggle. But if they can make up time everywhere else, then it's not going to matter as much. I know Key is using the M6. And then Danny Racing, I think he was using the Supra. Yeah, the Porsche's okay. It gets by everywhere, but I think it's the hairpin and then the uphill section after that where it feels a little awkward. And part of that has to do with its extremely long first gear. You cannot use second gear coming out of the hairpin, as you'll be out of the power band. So you just have to be really careful on the throttle and just try to avoid getting any wheel spin. Really are in the vortex though. Where was that penalty? Oh my god. What I need are skills, because apparently I've run out of it. I ran out of talent already. I just need that 0.1. That's all I want. Oh, no, dang it. The car rotated a bit too much on the left just before the hairpin. Oh, please. I know. It's just frustrating that I know I'm missing at least 1/10 of a second on turn 1. And I just need to get a decent turn 1 and then just be decent everywhere else, and there you go, there's my 0.1. But apparently that's a lot easier said than done. Thanks for stopping by, Pedro. Have a good one. Meanwhile, the struggle continues. As I missed the apex. Come on. Let's get that 0.1. Yeah, that's definitely a penalty. You know, the M6 and the Supra are starting to sound pretty good right now, but I still refuse to drive them, especially the Supra. You know, I like how I just basically cut turn number 1, and the game's like, yeah, it's fine. Set up for the next lap. There we go. Oh, that's frustrating. Luckily, we just have to go through 3 more corners and then we'll give it another go. Who knew that that I was gonna have a really long night over a pretty simple one, not as simple, but over a track like this. Trying to time the throttle out of turn 2 is pretty difficult. Even there, I'm not a big fan of the Supra. Actually, I did try to. Oh gosh, I did try the Supra there for a bit, and I was not liking it. I mean, just in general, I'm not a big fan of the way the Supra drives. So I go out of my way to avoid having to drive it, which is part of why I'm using this car. I can find a way to throw myself into that hairpin. Might be able to find some time. Car stepped out a bit there. Come on. What am I doing? What am I doing? I jumped into the Supra for the first time in ages this week, faster than 2 other cars, which I used for. Yeah, the Supra. Yeah, there's some tracks where the Supra is just crazy good. Thanks for stopping by, Wolfie. Have a good one. Take care. Thank you for the membership program thing. Here we go. but the Ghost gets a really good exit out of the hairpin. And I whiffed that. I would use a Supra if it drove better, but I'm just not a fan of it. For those who are sticking around watching me struggle, thanks for joining the struggle bus as I... Oh God, what am I doing? As I struggle along this track. Track limits? What's track limits? Haven't heard of her before. Yes, that's track limits. Yeah, it's pretty incredible about how much you can cheese the big binky boy. I mean, I know we're not using it for this lap time challenge, but the S's over at what would be sector 2, the amount of the curves I can cut is insanity. I think I need to go down to second gear right there because the car just doesn't want to rotate. Yeah, right here you don't really cut, but this one you can just cheese it. You can cheese it pretty hard right here. Turn 1, you can cheese this one pretty hard. This final turn, well, what would be the final turn, you can cheese this one pretty hard. What am I doing? Yeah, it's right there. Just the Ghost just buzzes off into the sunset. I'll be surprised if that's not a corner cut. That's not a corner cut. And I lost more time. We're getting there slowly. Oh, I set myself up. Wrong for... Yeah, I was about to hit the wall. Mikey, how's it going? I didn't see your message. Hopefully you're doing well. We'll eventually get there. I hope. Before I switch cars. But I'm trying not to. Too early. Too early on the brakes. Christian, Mikhail, how's it going? Welcome to the stream of struggle. I mean, the stream of laptop challenges. Blaney, I see your message. Yeah, this one's pretty. Yeah, this one is pretty quick. Although the only question is, can you get the gold time? I mean, it should be doable. Can you get the gold time in a couple minutes? Or if you're like me, can you somehow try to get to a very low 51 in a non-meta car? That was risky, but we might be onto something. Once again, I braked too early. That was terrible. How do I feel? I think you should be able to get the gold. I know you like arcade racing. What platform? I never really got a chance to play the Crew 2. I only played the first one, and that was back in the PS4 days. But the Crew 2, I never got a chance to play it. Yes. I mean, the Porsche is still good. It's just that there are other cars that are better than it. Because it's mainly, I'm thinking it's mainly going to be the M6 and the Supra that are going to be the go-to. But I think the Porsche, I think you can still make things happen with the Porsche. It's just that it'll take a bit longer. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I did there. I know I braked a bit too late and then I just forgot to turn. Yes, Mikey. Join the Stubborn Club. Join the Stubborn Club where you... What do you call it? Where you are determined to try to get the time you want with the non-meta car. I'm here until the end, until my brain. Oh, it's good. I have a good feeling that the train ride is gonna stop first before I get the 51-1. Unless that train ride is about 8 hours long. Oh, that was a really poor... Yeah, it was a bit of a poor exit out of turn number 2. And that was... No. What's the meta car? Yeah, I think it's the M6 and the Supra. Those are the cars that I'm thinking that are the meta. At least, that's what I've seen on the leaderboard. Porsche can still work. It's just a bit harder to make it work. Especially with this car being okay with medium and high speed corners. This car's just okay. Because medium and high speed corners, that's what the M6 and the Supra love. Count, how's it going? As I hit the wall. It's gonna restart. Yeah, I think the Porsche is doable, so not a bad choice. Not the best choice, but it's not bad. Still, you can if you. I'm sorry, I cannot talk right now. If all you care about is trying to get whatever gold medal you're trying to go for, then Porsche should be able to do the job. If you're trying to get a 51-0 like me, then that's going to take a bit of work. Now I'm braking too late for the hairpin. Take care, Miles. Thanks for joining in on the stream and for watching me struggle. Come on. That's probably a penalty. Oh gee, thanks for the 1 second penalty. Take care, Blaney. Thanks for stopping by. Count. Did I say hello to you? If not, hello. As much as I want to try a new car, I've already switched cars twice. And each time I switch cars, it takes me longer to get used to it. So that's why I'm gonna be stubborn and just stick with this car. And I know this with the Supra and the M6, I'll probably be able to get the 0.1, but again, I'm being really stubborn right now. Yeah, I'm braking too late now for the big banky boy. Measure West. East? I thought you said West. not too bad of an exit right there. Well, we improved. Barely. Well, I'll save the recording of this one, just in case. The last 3 minutes. Actually, let's see what the times are right now. Yeah, so there's still someone with a Porsche. Yeah, there's a couple Porsches in the .1, so I know I can do it. It's just that I don't know why it's taking me forever. Yeah, there's a couple Porsches here. Yeah. Let's see the best one. I know I can improve a bit more on it. Yeah, I will say I do. Even though the Porsche and I do kind of butt heads every now and then, I do like how this car handles in general. Now I just need to be just a tad bit more confident with it and just throw this car somewhere where I'll be able to get that .1. The only question is where? Where am I going to get that? Where's that .1? Where's that 1/10 that I'm missing? And now suddenly I'm braking too late for turn number 1. I mean, as much as I would like to try the BRZ, I still don't want to switch cars. I think it'd be actually I think it'd be okay in the high speed corners, but my problem is acceleration. So you'd have to get a really good exit out of the corners so you don't lose as much time on anything that remotely resembles a straight. Well, I think I know where I'm missing that .1. Oh, I hit the curb. Oh, okay, that actually kind of worked. Never mind. Oh. I clipped the... There was a little bit of grass on the left that I clipped, and that threw me off. I think the number 1 time is on a different car. Which then brings the question, why am I not loading up the fastest Porsche? That's because I'm lazy. That and, well, this Ghost, he has a very similar driving style to mine, so I like to use that Ghost. game. Throw me a bone, yeah? Wait, that... Did I miss a message? Ooh. Congrats on joining GSR, Couch Racer. I think Grocery did have a series back in sport. I wasn't a part of it for whatever reason. But I remember there was mention of him having a series that he hosted. I think he hosted it, but it's been a while, so my memory's all fuzzy about it. That was a really bad turn number 2. I'm not sure, Couch. Yeah, I'm not too sure. All I know is that he had something, but I don't remember what it consisted of. Oh, I'm turning it too early. Okay, never mind, that worked. Sort of. Not really. No. I'm just gonna restart. I remember when I had my own little series. Those were fun. There was a little series that I had back in GT Sport. It was pretty. What am I doing? It was a series of one-off races. So we weren't competing for anything. We were just there just to do 1 hour endurance races for the fun of it. So you didn't need to commit to every single event, but if you wanted to, you were more than welcome to. I'm still not fully confident in the lobbies, which is why I haven't hosted anything like that in this game. Once I feel more confident with it, then I'll probably bring it back. I think I've only done 1 or 2 endurance races ever in GTA. Yeah, those are fun. No, but race series, like an organized race series, I've never tried out in GTA. Actually, wait, no. I think I remember one. Oh. Who was it? Yeah, I think this is way back. Yeah, this was way back in the day. Back in the PS4. Yeah, I think it's the PS4 days where. Yeah, I think I remember. Yeah, so this was when I was a lot more active in GTA Online, doing all-in races. And I think I remember there was someone that I met that was kind of well known in the, I don't know, I guess kind of well known in one part of the GTA racing community. At least as far as I know. So I remember one time he invited me to. It wasn't like a race series, but just what is it? Yeah, it'd just be lobbies where it'd be the 30-person. I think it was like the 30 people lobbies, and and we'd all be racing together. There'd be a lot of shenanigans, but it was still hilariously fun. Yeah, I remember. I remember one time he found a, what was it, like the custom-made map that someone made of a super speedway, of an oval track. So we got a bunch of cars, and what he did, he intentionally left the boost on. And of course, he told us all this to try to promote closer racing, and we kept it clean. We kept it clean, and we're all really close to each other, so it was anyone's race. And now, of course, in the last lap, all hell breaks loose, but it was still really funny. Good times, good times. No! This is the first one in a while since I spun it right there. Because of track, yeah. Yeah, some of the custom races in GTA were really fun. Yeah, and I remember, yeah, because I mostly did the stunt races, and that's how and every now and then I'd meet some people through there who also race cleanly and were pretty fast. But I remember, I think this was before the stunt races showed up, where I'd be doing like the, what do you call it, the street races. And meet people through there. Get lovely messages from people calling me a hacker for for winning the race. Oh, what am I doing? But yeah. Oh man. I do kind of miss those days, and I know if I were to go back, I'd be incredibly rusty. And I don't think my cars will be as fast anymore as the newer cars. Why won't you turn? I'll have to go hit a Bruffy and be like, yo, Bruffy, what's the fastest car right now? It's like, actually kind of funny. Even though I don't play GTA, I still like to watch his videos. He's probably one of the YouTubers or streamer, however you want to call it, that I would love to meet one day. Meanwhile, I'm over here just messing up like an idiot. I hope that is not track limits. I've been on this for why have I been on this for 3 hours? How long has it been since I made any sort of progress? What am I doing here? Why am I struggling with what's probably the two easiest corners on this track? Yeah, it is. I will say that I do like that Brophy does watch out. How do you say that? He watches out for his community and calls out Rockstar on their BS. I will say he has guts to be able to do that, because I sure as hell don't. Like I think there's only been a very few times where I got pissed enough to where I was just like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna call someone out. You know, that being Polyphony. Even though they don't probably they probably do read my tweets every now and then. But then again, well, this is Peter we're talking about. I feel like sometimes they just read our things and they decide to do nothing about it. Don't get me started on this, because there are some things that genuinely piss me off about this game that PD can fix or do something about, but they do nothing about it. I'm not gonna talk about it because I don't want to go into full-on rant mode. Yeah, and also because it's 3 in the morning, so I'm not in the mood to rant. Oh, I hit the curb. And oh my. I think I'm gonna have to do it. I might have to do it now. I might have to do it. I think I. Alright. I think I might have to bite the bullet. Is that how you say it? I think I might do it. I might do it. Should I go to Supra? I don't want to go with the Supra, but I guess I'm gonna have. I don't want to use the Supra. Yeah, although every now and then I do take breaks, but at this point, I think I was getting a little hell bent. But unfortunately, it pains me to say this, but I'm in the Supra. Where do you even shift this thing? Is it still 75% or is it a bit later now? This kind of tells you about how. What is that? So it's 8, 7, 5, 7. So probably what, just after 7. Let's see. I gotta figure this out real quick. So 7 is right there. Yeah, so looks like a little bit after. Okay. So it's still not all the way. I swear, if I get a 0.1 right away with this car, I'm gonna be so mad at myself. I know I'm gonna hate the hairpin with this car. I can already tell. Oh gosh. Okay, you're a little faster than I expected. Okay. Oh, Supra. I mean, I have to use it anyways for what's it? The round 6 of the Toyota Cup. Still, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. This car. You're a demon spawn. You can probably see steam coming out of the top of my head as I drive this car and get more pissed off. I'm still not a fan of this car. The only reason why I tolerate this car is because it has the delivery I made for this car back in I don't even know when. That's the only reason why I'm tolerating this car right now. But other than that, I'm still fuming. Dwayne, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by. I'm just over here fuming at the. I was in the Porsche for most of the stream, and I have unfortunately given into the dark side and switched to the Supra. I'm just trying to get used to it right now, but I'm still not happy about this. Can you turn? It's a little itchy. I'm just gonna set myself up for the next lap. Yeah, we've all been there. Yep, unfortunately. I was trying my hardest to not have to use Supra, but unfortunately, yeah, I gave into it. Also, GT Racing told me that he knows I can match his time, so I want to try to match his time. Well, that's kind of surprising. You can kind of eat the curb with the Supra. Okay, you know what? I'll give you kudos for that. I'll give you kudos for that. It's gonna take us a while to get to that point too. It's like me not using the pick gun. Yeah. Like usually, okay, because for the Group 3 cars, usually I use, let's say the Supra is not the meta car. Let's say the Supra is one of the possible cars that can do well. I pick all the other cars but the Supra. But what am I gonna say? Yeah, like 90% of the time I go out of my way to not have to use the Supra, but every now and then there's gonna be like a time where I have to use it. And tonight is one of those times. I'm also trying to remember that this car, I can take advantage of the turbo lag at the hairpin. I'm used to the Porsche where I have to be really gentle on the throttle coming out of the hairpin. But this one looks like I can be a bit more aggressive because it has a turbo lag. Can you turn? This car doesn't want to turn. Where's my beef with the Supra? Oh boy. This kind of goes back to GT Sport where, yeah, I think there was a time back in GT Sport where the Supra was the meta for a good chunk of time, and eventually I got fed up with trying to drive it. The other thing is that whenever we had to use racing hard tires, this car was not so fun to drive. So that's kind of where the beef began, and it kind of made its way to GT7. I still don't like the way it drives. I will give it this. This is a good car for liveries. I'll give it that. I just love that you don't like to turn. Yeah, I remember when the Supra was... Actually, I think there was one time, and we're talking back in sport, where the Supra was broken OP. Where if you didn't use a Supra, then you were toast. Actually, didn't it happen again recently with the Supra where it was broken OP on most tracks? Yeah, I remember, what was it? Yeah, I think there was a Toyota Cup race at Interlagos with the Supra where you had to no-stop it, and the tire, and you had to drive with worn tires, which is almost a death sentence with this car. Oh man, fun times. Yeah, 911 is good for liveries as well. And then there's the Viper, which is extremely weird for livery making. close. That, oh my gosh, the understeer feels even worse with this car. Oh, it really is going to take me a while to get used to this car. You just don't want to turn. Good question, Couch. I think that's just a coincidence. Yeah, oh gosh. Yeah, back when the Supras were super OP. Those are dark times indeed. That might be a penalty. That's a penalty. Thanks for stopping by, Mikey. Hugo, how's it going? Big Head Ted, hello, hello. I didn't realize that you were here, but hello, hello. Thanks for stopping by, Hugo. Hello to you too. I'll read your message in a bit. Never mind, not in a bit, is now. Yeah, I mean, I probably would have gone with the M6, but I know Key used it, so I'm 99% sure he's going to use the M6 for his guide, so I'm just going to go a different route and unfortunately use a Supra. I was in the Porsche for a while, but I just couldn't break into the .1, so I'm trying to see if I can do it with the Supra. But right now, things are looking pretty bad. As usual. Although what does sound good is water, because my mouth is getting dry. No, I went too slow there. Oh, that was terrible. Screw this car. I'm going back to the Porsche. I already got fed up with it. Screw you. Screw you, Supra. Alright, Porsche. It's you and me again. Let's get to .1, y'all. Did Arkies guess that it was going to be the A-Lager Major track as well? kind of funny. I'm back in this car again. Yep, back in the Porsche, back with the Monica, as I understeer off the track. Forgot to shift down. I think he can get gold on this one. Now the question is if he can get to the low 51s, that's a different question. Is, I mean, with me, I'm just sweating it out just to try to get a 0.1. Because a 0.1, I don't know. 0.1 sounds better than a 0.2 right now. I'll be lucky to get a 0.0, but I just want a 0.1. That's all I'm asking for. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get that 0.1 if I cut the track. Oh my god, it's 3:35 in the morning. What am I doing? Oh, come on, game. Give me a break. This game just doesn't want to give me a break. Oh no, I am not gonna use the Viper. If it was Major Center, I would have considered it, because believe it or not, Major Center is one of the few tracks where the Viper is actually good at. But here, no. The Viper hates high. It doesn't like high-speed corners. It doesn't like medium-speed corners, which is what this track has. So, yeah, the Viper will only do well at the hairpin, and that's it. Everywhere else, it's gonna struggle. Oh, that's a corner cut. Yeah, if it was Major Center, yeah. Ay, my back. I think at this point I'm probably not gonna stop until I get that point 1. Unfortunately, this ghost is not the point 2. Too bad I can't load my ghost because my time is not in top 10 anymore. Oh, come on, game. Yeah, Major, everywhere except, well, the final turn, track limits are a suggestion. Went ahead and overshot this turn. Come on. Come on. Good. Sort of. Actually, I bricked a little early right there. That was actually an improvement. I thought I was going to be close to my time, but no, it's an improvement. Okay, I'll save the replay of that, just in case. There we go. Yeah, well, I think, well, actually, well, not that it matters anymore because I have a new personal best go, so we can roll with that. So, it still kind of worked out. Although now comes the hard part again, where I have to somehow find 200, about 300ths of a second. I turned in too early. Wholesomeness and the power of love and friendship will always beat the Supra. Maybe. Depends if the power of love and friendship is in the shape of a car, but you never know. Slightly sloppy exit out of the hairpin. Ooh, this is gonna be close. Oh, what a tease. I thought that was gonna be it. But I'll save this one just in case. There we go. We're making progress. We're barely making progress. It's getting there. Slowly but surely. We're in the zone. Auto zone. I'm sorry. That is... Hugo, that is 100% true. That or the hairpin penalties, because I think that's where most of my penalties are originating from. It's still going barely. We're almost there. I did use a Supra for a bit and I hated it, so I went back to the Porsche. And we're getting close. Inching closer. And now I went ahead and missed the apex. Well, pressing the retry button is something I am definitely gonna have to get used to, especially for the Daytona time trial, because that one's gonna be an ultra slugfest. Little too hesitant on the throttle. Stewards say that's okay. We did it! We freaking did it! Oh, yay! And I didn't have to use a Supra at all. Definitely did not. We're not going to talk about the Supra. Oh, we got a banger of a time right there. Even my wheel's on fire. I can hear the fans working overtime. We did it! I'm not gonna go. Oh, sweet! It's a top 10 time as well. Hell yeah! My replay save right there. There you go. Now you can race against my Casper. Right in the nick of time. Let me just make sure I save the replay. There we go. Yeah, did get saved. Oh my goodness gracious. It only took me almost 4 hours. My gosh. I probably could have shaved just a tiny bit more time if I didn't slide right at the end, but we'll take it. We'll take this 1.140 and we're going to run with it. Woo! Corks, Hugo, MCA, Christian, Bearsy, Hugo, Count, Lemaroc. Yeah, actually, Lemaroc. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. From Morocco. Good after... good evening to you. I know it's evening over here, but I think it's probably afternoon over there. I'm not too sure. So much easier for me when you have... I'm really happy that I was able to poke into top 10. Actually, yeah, couldn't get really close. Because look at where these two were, 145 and 150 is really close. There you go. Yanis, GT, I caught up with you guys. GG's though. There you go. Really happy with that. Them even getting calluses because I don't wear gloves, and what do you call it? Like the handles? I think it's like they burn my hands. But I'm just used to it at this point. There you go. So much easier for. Yeah, there you go. You have a top 10 ghost. Let's go with the Porsche. Now you get to. If you want, you can use my my car that's full of just Monica. Just Monica. There's time to be perfectionist later. Yeah. That perfectionist time is going to come in 2 weeks from now for Daytona. That's where I'm going to need 1,000% out of me. That's where every single millisecond and perfectionist thing is going to matter the most. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm done with this. Thank you, Bearsy. Appreciate the stream. As always, do great content. Fair play to QP4. Yeah, Key making that M6 work. Where is he? There you go. Yeah, making that M6 work, so GG's for him. And there's freaking Consta with the SLS. The mad lad. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to make the lap. Ooh! Oh, never mind. I don't know why I thought Bradley beat Danny for some reason. Never mind. That's a sign of me getting sleepy. But there you go. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to start making the lap guide. Oh, actually, before I go. Yeah, the Porsche thing. Here's the situation with Porsche. I'm down to number 11. So, I'm still at a 3:42.8. I haven't been able to improve my time ever since. Yanis is hanging out right behind me. He was in the stream earlier. This person has been improving his time for the past, I'm going to say, couple days. So now he's ahead of me. Huge. He hasn't touched it ever since Sunday night. Yeah, Armador, he has been going at this for a while. Brown has not touched the time trial ever since Sunday night well, Sunday night over here. Cooper, he was at a 343 for a while. Now he's down to a 341. So I think he's gonna challenge these guys. Callan is not of. I don't think he's of age yet to go to the finals. So even though he's in top 4, he can't go because he's not 18 yet. So right now, if this were to end right now, it would be Windfire, Robbie, Lamb, and Randy. That would be the top 4. Again, Callan's not of age yet, so he can't go. But I feel like Cooper is going to give Randy a run for his money. But we'll see. We still have like 3 days left. I'm not touching this anymore because I cannot. I'd be lucky to even poke into the 341s, and I ran out of talent, so. Yeah, pretty early morning. So what was it? Okay, so where did it go back a couple weeks? I wasn't making the lap guides for the daily races because I was doing the manufacturers and the Nations Cup guides, so those were taking up all my time. And then this week, I was trying to work on this one, the Porsche Cup, because this one's the one where I feel like I have a chance of qualifying, so I'm putting in, or I was putting in all my energy into this until the fast people got too fast for me. Yeah, the fast people got too fast for me. But here's the thing. Once these 4 qualify, we don't have to worry about them anymore because there's still 2 more chances. There's the 959 at Sardinia, and then there's the 99RSR at Daytona. Top 4 from each week go to Laguna Seca for the finals. So I'm not gonna have to worry about these guys anymore. So all the fast guys, or some of the fast guys, they're gonna, they don't have to worry about this anymore. So I still have a chance of qualifying on any one of the later 2 rounds. So I'm hoping that I can somehow qualify, which means I have to put all my focus onto that. But I'm gonna wait until the Daytona round because the rally one I'm really bad at, so not really gonna bother with that one. Daytona, that's where I'm gonna be sweating out the daylights out of it. Why is there nothing like this in Europe? That's a good question. Which is weird because Porsche, back in GT Sport, they had something going on for Asia Pacific. I don't know if Danny's here. I think he knows a thing or two about it, but they did something for Asia Pacific, and then last year and this year Porsche's doing something for us and this is just USA only. There's Canada's not even in on this. I could imagine Europe benefiting pretty big from something like this. Doesn't have to be from Porsche. It can be from any other manufacturer. Like if they organize their own little thing, promote their brand, promote the game. It's like that's, I think it's a good opportunity that these guys are sleeping on, especially for Europe. Yeah, Japan has a thing going on with the Toyota, and I think I don't know if it's still the case. Actually, let me see if it's there. I think over in Toyota, there's like a time trial challenge where they're using this car, the Shigeno version. And I think that's why this car is just hanging out up here. Because of the little thing that they're doing over there. Yeah, and I know a while back, Japan had like a big old regional competition thing, which, dude, this is a lot of opportunities that kind of get slept on. That we could definitely use. That will be like a win-win situation for all of us. Since it doesn't have to be just PD, but I feel like it's either PD or manufacturers. They're kind of just sleeping in on it, I know, right, Hugo? Yeah, because I think it's Porsche USA. The Porsche USA division that's organizing this. I don't know if there's like a Porsche Europe or if it's just Porsche for those guys or for you guys over there. But yeah, like, you guys could definitely use something like this. I think that'd be really fun to watch. Especially because there's so many more people, many more players over there in EMEA. You could get something big going on with that. Because actually, you know what? I'm curious. How many people have entered for... how many people have put in a time for this? Let's see. How many... So we're going to go here. How many people have put in a time for this round? Yeah, so we're at 1,000. We're at 2,000. In a second. We're approaching 3,000. Yeah, we already got good participation. We're at 4,000. You just keep going. 5,000. Yeah. Now just imagine EMEA having. I mean, I don't know if it. Yeah. So we're at 6,000. 6,011 people. God damn it, Cards fan. Cards fan. Of course you did something like that. So just imagine it can be time trial, qualifier, whatever. Just imagine something like this for Europe. Just imagine how much participation there will be. We already have a decent participation just for America or for USA only. Now imagine over there. Like, I don't know. Someone, I don't know if it's a manufacturer or PD, someone is sleeping on you guys. They're sleeping on a great opportunity. Yeah, hopefully you guys get something, because I don't know. Even to me, it's a bit shocking that you guys don't have anything like this going on. Yeah, what were they gonna say? Yeah, as I mentioned, I'd be lucky to get a 341, but I'm not breathing it. I'm not holding my breath on it. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to make this lap guide because it's already 4 in the morning. Oh my god, it's 4 in the morning. There's always going to... Oh yeah, by the way, Hugo, there's always going to be that one person that tries to do the longest lap. There's someone over here in Canada, I think it's VQS Ethan. Sometimes he'll just troll the time trial by putting in the longest time ever. I think the longest time I've seen was... I think it was 42 hours, something like that. It was some absurd number. It was really funny. Anyways, now I got it. Oh gosh. Now I gotta do this. Oh, it's gonna be. Ay. Ow. Ooh. Gotta watch out for the cable. Okay. There we go. We got the time we wanted. Got a 0.1. Pretty happy about that. Now it's time to make a lap guide. So take care, everyone. Yeah, I think that is also on PD's end. Actually, especially on PD's end. But still, you guys deserve something. You know, pretty like a cool opportunity like this. Anyways, take care, everyone. Have a good rest of the day or night. Yanis, you're still here. I beat your time. It only took me 4 hours. I'm not proud of it. It took that long. All right. Have a good one, y'all. Have a good night. Where's the end stream? There you go.